Can I try this? So Ukrainian whiskey? Vodka.
No, it's not vodka. It's better. It's homemade.
Homemade?
Yeah.
Я думаю, де ви є. Підтримуєте компанію? Та давайте. Кампай.
Thank you. It's tasty. Дякую.
Здоров'я. This is London.
아! 안나다. 아이다 갔다.
今日英語ですか日本語ですか私日本語忘れてしまったんですけど
마르코.
マルカ
かわいい。宝物ね。みんなの宝物。眠い？Sleepy?
Not yet.
not sleepy but not in the best mood
Ah,
for some
okay.
reason
Double teacher.
So this is Anton
and I think you have some Caesar salad
Yes.
and your tea.
Ah, tea. You mean February 24th?
No, this wasn't February 24th. This was much later.
Okay.
This was, I think, end of May or something like that.
Okay.
End of June already.
End of June even, right. So we were at our apartment in Kiev, and I had my young baby who was 3 weeks old or 4 weeks old sleeping over here. My wife was sleeping next to me, and then the windows were open. It was the middle of the summer, so you could hear everything outside, and then you just hear the sound of a plane flying, and I thought that it's like, oh, it's Ukrainian planes defending the skies, because I saw that the alarm was on the phone. And then you hear the sound of a plane, and then it ends with an explosion, like a thud. It's just like a very, very weird noise. And then while you're thinking that, and you're trying to realize what the hell that was, there's another one, and then another one, and then 4 in total. And that was the morning when they hit an apartment building in Kiev, and a few people died there actually. And I was just laying there with my son in bed. It was like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, and it was terrifying because, like, it could have been my building. Could have been, you know, my son or my wife that got killed. So, and you never know what will happen to you. You never know where it will hit, when it will hit. But at the same time, they tell you, go to the shelters, go to the shelters. Well, yeah, you first few weeks you go to the shelters, but at some point, like if you start going to the shelters 5 times a day, 6 times a day, how are you gonna get any work done? How are you gonna, you know, your life is still going, right? You cannot spend it in the shelter all the time. So at some point you skip it, you just stay home, and then you stay home again, and then you stop going because, you know, it hits somewhere, you don't know where, they don't tell you because it's a secret where they hit. So it's like at some point you just live on with your life and continue living as it's normal, but it is not. This sound of an alarm, it's terrifying all the time. You don't get used to it. 1 month, 2 months, half a year, it's still terrifying.
Are you guys living in Lviv now, or?
No, we came just for you.
Oh, okay.
And for you.
Thank you. I thought you guys are living in Lviv.
Yeah.
Oh, so but after starting war, you moved to Lviv temporarily.
So on the February 24th, we packed in 1.5 hours or so, and we started driving here. And in about 7 or 8 hours, or maybe more, maybe 10, typically it takes 6 hours to get normally, but it took us 10 hours to get here. And then the day after that, on the 25th, we left for a small cabin in the mountains because Anna was pregnant, 6 months pregnant. So we were afraid that living this close to the city, it could be targeted with a big bomb or
That's
whatever.
why.
So we tried to go as far from the big city as possible. So we went to this small cabin in the mountains, and we went all together, my entire family. But they returned back to Lviv, and we stayed there
For 2 months.
2 months.
So you were staying there 2 months.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And we left because the doctors told Anya that she's too pregnant to be in a small house in the mountains. She must be closer to the hospital in case she needs to deliver the child earlier. At that point, after 2 months, a lot has changed around Kiev. So at first it was very unsure if the Kiev will be captured or not. But after 2 months, it became clear that they are retreating away from Kiev. So we decided to return back home and deliver the baby in Kiev.
I want to come to Ukraine. The reason why is many Ukrainian people supported me since 2010. The first concert was in Kharkiv, 2010, and my best friend pianist invited me as a guest, and we performed together. So from that, almost every year I come to Ukraine for concert, and Ukrainian Japan Center people supported me, and many fans supported me, and I got so much positive things from Ukrainian people, and this hectic moment, I want to do something. If I past this timing, I cannot forgive myself. That's why I want to come to Ukraine.
It's a very touching story. And even today, when the kids were singing, I mean, if you've checked the faces of the teachers, they were all crying. And that's not just there is a reason for that.
National anthem.
Exactly. Yes.
Some Japanese people are fighting with
Yes.
Ukrainian military. This war is not only Ukraine and Russia war. We have to stop Russia.
That's the objective. Yes. To take it apart.
Yes, that's why.
I think our general put it the best. It's like we are fighting now so that our kids don't have to.
Yes, exactly. Marco.
Marco, yes.
Some people say good luck in Ukraine, but some people say please don't go to Ukraine. Yeah, it depends on people.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of education of a particular individual.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying we support Ukraine, but please don't go there.
There is a possibility to continue long time this war. Do you think it will finish very soon?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it cannot continue on the same level for long
Okay.
because it's very costly.
Okay.
The amount of resource to maintain such a large front and large involvement is massive. And Russia is a big country, has a lot of money, but they cannot maintain that for very long.
Yes,
They cannot
yes.
do it for 5 years for sure. The question is 1 or 2 years max. But what they can do is they can reduce, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, okay, we captured this land, it's now part of Russia, that's where we stop. And now everyone should stop fighting, we should just forget about it. Let's let's be at peace. Let us keep these lands that we captured and Crimea and all of that, and let's just forget about it. Nothing happened. That's what they're saying. But that's, and, you know, a lot of governments believe in that. A lot of governments want it to stop right now, and that's the way to stop it. But we, as Ukraine, we cannot allow that because we've lost so much. For us, it's not. We're just not going to accept that. So they'll have a choice whether to maintain the same level of involvement, keep pouring resources, or keep losing territory as they're doing now.
If I try to support Ukraine and want to go to Ukraine, some people say, please go to Ukraine after war. But nobody knows when this war will finish.
Yeah.
So if keep continue this for 5 years, 6 years, this means I can't go to Ukraine. It's pity. Yeah. That's why I don't want to care about the war is finished or not, and I want to come to Ukraine. I like that.
Well, it's very important to come now, I think.
今日はお世話になります。アンナさんとレスコのファミリーです。